Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a horror DVD that I watched just last night. Now the DVD movie in question is from 2024 and it stars Julia Garner, Diane West and Jim Sturgess, and that is the prequel to Rosemary's Baby, and it goes under the title of Apartment 7A. Okay then guys, as per usual, before I say anything further about the movie and give you my own thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read you the synopsis on the back of this DVD just in case you're not familiar with it. Okay. Now this is from the producers of A Quiet Place, not one of my favourite movies. Set in 1965, Apartment 7A tells the story prior to the legendary horror classic Rosemary's Baby, exploring what's happened in the infamous Branford building before Rosemary moved in. Now, an ambitious young dancer played by Julia Garner dreams of fame and fortune in New York City, but after suffering a devastating injury, an older wealthy couple played by Diane West and Kevin McNally welcomes her into their home in a luxury apartment building. Now, after an evening she can't fully remember, disturbing circumstances soon have her second-guessing the sacrifices she's willing to make for her career as she realises that something evil is living in Apartment 7A. Okay then guys, so that's the synopsis for this prequel to it, the horror classic Rosemary's Baby. In my opinion, one of the greatest horror movies ever made. And there's some stills there, guys, from the movie. Okay then guys, on to my thoughts now on this movie as a whole. I absolutely loved this. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was just as good as the first one. The main female protagonist does a fantastic job as this singer-dancer trying to make it big in New York City, and runs into this like dodgy elderly couple who were in the other movie Rosemary's Baby, and yeah, it really captures the atmosphere of the original movie, and I like the little nods as well this movie gives here and there to the original movie. Like for instance, you've got the lullaby that was sort of like played in the original. You've got that, and then you've got like something happening to a certain. I won't go into too much detail, guys. Something happening to a certain person in the cast and that of this stage show, leaving the way clear for her to take her place. You know, the reminiscence of what happened with Guy in the original novel. He makes an actor go blind so he can sort of like take his place. Yeah, and Grace really did capture the ambience, of the original Rosemary's Baby. As I say, that's one of my all-time favourite horror stories, Rosemary's Baby. Still got the novel there as well, but yeah, I love this one. I love the picture quality was fantastic. Good pacing, no problems with pacing. Good characters, creepy atmosphere, and you even see a little bit more of the demonic apparitions in this one. You do see quite a few more scenes that you did not see in the Roman Polanski 1968, version of Rosemary's Baby. I loved it, guys. I really did. I did go into it, guys. Very cynical, because as you know, I'm not a fan of remakes and prequels of classic horror stories, so I did go in blind, but I was pleasantly surprised because I absolutely loved this movie. It's staying in my collection, and I'd love to see a Blu-ray release with all extras on it. It's just got the bare bones on it, this, guys. It's got no extras on it at all. It's just a bare bones DVD. And again, another nod to Rosemary, the first Rosemary's Baby. She gets a haircut as well, just like in the other one, and that, and then she gets these strange things given to her, and that, herbs and that, and it's sort of like, oh yeah, it's just got it. It really does stick to the vein and the atmosphere of the original. I'm very, very pleased to say, of the original Rosemary's Baby. I've got no complaints at all about this movie. Great solid cast. The story moved at a good pace. As I say, no pacing problems. Very eerie atmosphere, and and the characters as well. Oh god. Yeah, very, very send a chill down your spine and that, and particularly this guy here, who is a kind of like he's like a Spengler. He's like a kind of like like a Simon Cowell-like character. He's sort of like trying to get talents and that, but he's showing that, very, very sort of like rigid in his requirements and that. So he's sort of like, there's something dodgy about him. And he did a great job as well. This lady taking Ruth Gordon's place, the elderly lady from the first one, did a fantastic job, as did her husband and that. If you remember, her husband said in the first one, he's got his father's eyes. Yeah, okay. This is a fantastic movie, this, guys. I'm very, very pleased to sit here and tell you all how much I love this modern horror, take on Rosemary's Baby. But having said that, don't expect too much of a deviation away from the main, from the original Rosemary's Baby. It's very, very similar in many ways. I won't reveal the ending, because in case you haven't seen it, but I love the ending as well. Yeah, but yeah, as I say, it does pretty much run parallel with the original Rosemary's Baby story-wise, but then it's sort of like more sort of like near the knuckle scenes, if you know what I mean, and that with the more extra apparitions of Satan or the demon, or whatever you'd like to call this, menacing entity, and a couple of things as well. For instance, when she finds out that she's pregnant, like she gets all sorts of like weird, like sort of like they seem to be hallucinations, but you don't really know for sure because she's been getting plied with all these substances and that, like in the first one. But you get like these sort of, there's one instance where she's standing and all of a sudden these hands come from nowhere and sort of like clutch your stomach, yeah. It's great, this, guys. I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, I recommend that you check it out. I couldn't get it HMV, so I had to send off for it on eBay. But yeah, I loved it, guys, and a great performance by this girl here, who played the dancer and that, Julia Garner. And as I say, a great solid cast, a great solid storyline, and it really kept me hooked. And I loved it when he evoked the atmosphere of the first movie. Roman Polanski's, original from 1968. I love it, the way they sort of like, evoked it, all the memories and that, I love Rosemary's Baby. That is one of my most rewatchable horror movies in my collection. I must admit, the very, very first time I seen it when I was a very, very young boy, obviously, I must have been about, a bit too young to be watching horror movies, maybe about 9 or 10. But when I first saw it on our old black and white telly, I didn't think too much because I thought it was a bit slow. But I watched it again a few years later as a teenager, and I loved it. I loved it more. I loved it, and I loved it, and loved it. And as the years have gone by, I've really loved Rosemary's Baby to the extent it's in my top 10 of my all-time favourites horror movies. I've still got the novel as well, Rosemary's Baby by R11, and I've got Son of Rosemary, the sequel, which I haven't watched yet. Now, I do believe they did a sequel in, I think it was the 1970s, called, it was a TV movie, Whatever Happens to Rosemary's Baby, but I believe it's a load of tosh, guys. Yeah, and what versions are available online, the picture quality is very, very poor, so that's put me off that one. But if it ever comes out, like on DVD or Blu-ray, I'll give it a go. If it's to do with Rosemary's Baby, I'm willing to sort of like give, anything could go pertaining to that story. But I love this, guys, I really did, and some real particularly loathsome characters, particularly the rival girl who's in the same dance school as her, and that she belittles her, she bullies her, and I hate bloody bullies, I really do. But I won't tell you what happens in that, in terms of vengeance, yeah. But you'll just have to see the movie yourself. But yeah, as I say, this was a great prequel to Rosemary's Baby, and if you haven't seen it, and if you love Rosemary's Baby, I highly recommend that you check out this. I absolutely loved it. Okay then, guys, onto a rating now. I've got no hesitation whatsoever, guys. I'm going to give Apartments a 7-8, a full 10 out of 10, because that's how much I enjoyed it. I love the way they recaptured the spirit of the original Polanski movie. It's all there, guys, all the creepy apparitions and that, the unsettling atmosphere, very, very perturbing and that, very ominous. It's all there and more besides, yeah. But I'll leave it there, guys. Yeah. Okay then, guys. So that's me review of the 2024 Rosemary's Baby prequel, Apartment 7A. Have you seen this one? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave your thoughts down below. Let's get a good discussion going about this movie, indeed about Rosemary's Baby in general. Yeah, okay then, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll leave it there. Oh, I've just got to say one more thing, guys, but I know I'm going a little bit off topic here, but I'm not going to rant too much, guys, but honest to God, why are they going so mad on blooming Christmas? They're playing blooming Christmas records already on the one. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. I've always liked Christmas, but keep Christmas in blooming December, for God's sake. I was in Liverpool yesterday, and I couldn't believe, how, you think it was bloody Christmas Eve, the way everyone was going mad. There was queues and that, the tills, everywhere festooned with Christmas trees and Christmas, oh my God. Guys, they seem to be going a bit too far. I've just been over to the supermarkets as well, and it's like going to a bloody, it's like Christmas Eve, like, you know, and everything getting sold out. They're just coming out in the hordes and they're not leaving anything. My mum, and I agree with her, my mum calls them the bloody vultures, because that's what they are, because they don't leave anything else. They don't leave anything else in the shops for other people and that. Many a time, like, we've gone and looked for something the last week of Christmas and it's all gone. You know, they did the same when the virus was on. They were snapping everything up. Yeah, give it a blooming rest for you. And these disc jockeys as well that are playing. I won't go on too much, guys, but I've just gotta say, just been getting me down. Going playing blooming Christmas records. It's still in blooming November, for goodness sake. Give it a bloody rest, will ya? But as I say, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, yeah, but I don't like all this premature pontificating about it and that, you know. Okay, you play, what's the name, the Fairy Tale of New York, early November. It's blooming ridiculous. What a bloody plonker. You know, the trouble with this generation, guys, they look too far ahead. You think they didn't have another minute to live? I always say, like, I always put a little sort of like joke in. Remember the 1979 song "One Day at a Time" by the great Lena Martell? Fantastic song, got to #1. When next time you start, you know, considering prematurely going mad over Christmas, think of that song "One Day at a Time." Life's very unpredictable. I don't want to get too morbid, guys, but you shouldn't look too far ahead. You know, they do the same in January. They started, it'll soon be Easter now. Oh, for goodness sake, just zip it. Okay then, guys. I'm happy saying that, yeah. Keep Christmas in December. I repeat, keep Christmas in December. You listen to me, you annoying crowds, yeah? I might as well just gonna fall on stony ground with all these that go mad on Christmas in blooming August, yeah? Okay then, guys, that's, yeah. Yeah, but keep Christmas in December. And these radio stations, they need to stop playing blooming Christmas records until... well, we're into December. Yeah, okay then, guys, I'll leave it there. Yeah, I'm just probably a lot of people agree with me. I know a lot of people do agree with me. Okay then, guys, sorry about that. I just had to say it. Okay then, guys, hope you enjoyed my review of the prequel of this fantastic movie, the prequel to Rosemary's Baby. They did a great job with this. I can't fault it at all. And it's just, I'm definitely keeping this in my collection. Okay, guys, I'll leave it there. Yeah. I hope to be back this Thursday evening at 8 o'clock for another Alan Scouser live stream at 8 o'clock, yeah, and we will be talking all about horror. Okay then, guys, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and avoid the Christmas hordes. So ta for now.